It's Wednesday, time for our weekly trip out to the new zoo.
Neil Anderson joins us again live from Suamico. Good morning, Neil.
Hey, good morning. It looks like a beautiful day to visit the zoo, and also if you want to visit Lucky, you probably only have about a week left, and he's our albino alligator. He's been here for about 4 years, but you know, he goes away into the behind our giraffe exhibit for the winter. There's a few animals that go into winter holding that you won't be able to see, but for the majority of the animals you will be. But he'll be out for another week, and I've got Jessica, one of our zookeepers, coming in right now, and she's going to feed. And actually Jess just got back from Peru. Yeah, she was down there for about 3 weeks and working on that penguin project. So we'll have to have her on one of these days and talk about that and show some of the pictures. It was just a great project. But you can check out Lucky there. Now he's coming in to, it's about feeding time, you know. And yeah, you know, he's not really great on the meatballs, but he does eat them. You know, and one thing you can see is, of course, when, you know, these guys feed. What's interesting with alligators is that their tongue is fixed to the bottom of their jaw so that they can't move their tongue. However, they do have taste buds so that they can go ahead and taste the food. So, you know, he may have particular food that he really likes, others that he's not so pleased with. But, you know, we talked earlier, you know, about those little sensory, they're almost like little dimples that are around the face, and especially around the lower jaw. And even if it's complete darkness, you know, we talked about even a drop of water, he'd orientate towards that drop of water. But it also works out real well because underwater with these guys, when they're feeding on fish, as a fish will move by, and it might be complete darkness, he's going to feel that wave go right across all those little sensory dimples. So he can tell exactly where the fish is or any type of animal that is swimming underneath the water, and to be able to take an opportunity to go ahead and eat. Now these guys eat primarily, you know, they're nocturnal. You know, they're going to, as far as their feeding habits. And when you look at his teeth too, the teeth are conical in shape. So they're like little cones. You know, and there's about 80 in there, and you can see as he's opening up right now, you know, there's about 80 teeth in there. They'll go through, you know, probably anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 in a lifetime. Wow. But one other special adaptation that they do have is that they can open their mouth underwater, and they can close the back of their throat. So they do not then get the water down and into the lungs as well. But they have to come up to be able to swallow their food, though. So they got to come up from the underwater and be able to do that. But interesting animal.
Very interesting. Really? I think I will not have spaghetti and meatballs tonight after watching that.
No, I think I'll pass too.
Thanks, Neil. See you next hour.
Sounds good.